crossed, because tonight the star-studded TV Quick Awards take place, and whether we win or not, she's already got a couple of great gongs. It's Coleen Nolan.
Thank you. And sure to win the award for the most free champagne sopped, it's Miss Carol McGiffin.
She's back, but will she be flashing her glamorous girdle for all tonight? It's Denise Welch!
And our master of ceremonies for the next hour, it's Miss Jackie Brambles.
And enjoying a little light refreshment in the Loose Lounge today, 2 pints of lager star, Natalie Casey, and the ambassador of archaeology himself, Mr. Tony Robinson. Right, later on, a scientist suggests that you should let the object of your affection know just how you feel. We'll be asking, is it best to be upfront about your feelings? But first, welcome back, Denise Welch.
Thank you very much. It's been about 3 months, but I've been off doing me Waterloo Road.
Your proper job.
Me proper job, me day job.
Have you not had any times for a holiday or anything?
We did, we got 1 week off for sort of Waterloo Road half term. And I decided to do something for the kids, and we went on a canvas holiday, which is like sort of posh camping.
You did?
Yeah, posh camping.
You went camping?
I did. All of us, my sister, all the family, in one mobile home.
Oh, dear.
And we had a great time.
How many people?
There was about 8 of us in one mobile home.
Oh, my God.
The weather wasn't marvellous, so of course that was naturally Tim's fault. Every single day, and we had to drive because I haven't done one of those driving holidays for ages. So Tim did the driving, and
What,
Louis
all the way.
all the
Where
way.
was it?
Well, we got off at Calais and drove right the way down to Western France near Nantes or somewhere.
Oh my God!
So the weather was a bit like here, and but anyway, Louis 7 in the back of the car all the time. Daddy, keep it smooth, keep it smooth. Like his father for about 13 hours. And so anyways, that's all fine. Waterloo Road's going great, because we're up for a gong as well. I've had about 84 celebrations of my 50th birthday party.
No, you haven't, have you?
Yes, I have. And celebrated our 20th wedding anniversary as well.
Oh.
I know. And been in training for the Great Wall of China, which I do in a fortnight, like this.
How far are you walking? How far?
Well, we do five days walking.
Right.
About 17k a day. And on one day, there's 1,000 steps. And the only thing that's getting me through is thinking that Coleen cycled through Egypt.
Yes.
Yeah, down the Nile.
Without a great... I mean, I have done some training, but then I got tendinitis on my foot who did none.
Yeah.
I have done a little bit of training, but it's just fitting it in.
And hasn't Tim been on Waterloo Road? Or
Tim played Security Dave.
Your love interest?
My love interest, somebody who was besotted with me, and I knocked him back, just like in real life. But I managed to get rid of him after 6 episodes and move on to a 25-year-old policeman.
Well,
so there you go.
Well, listen,
Nice one, Den.
As well as Waterloo Road and our show, which are both up for gongs tonight at TV Quick, you're up in the Best Actress category, aren't you?
I am, and I'm very, very flattered, and it's the first time that I've been nominated for a Best Actress in the TV Quick Awards. But, typical, first time I've ever been nominated in this category. Guess who I'm up against?
Who?
Only Dame Judy bleeping Dench.
Like each other.
Yes, thank you, Colleen.
Twin sisters.
Can you believe it? So I've got knee chance,
can
but
I
it's
just say that I really hope we win, don't you?
Yeah.
The reason I hope we win is because when we lost at the RTS Awards, these two,
they don't take disappointment very well.
We don't want
Flashed
another
our
episode of you
pants.
flashing your Spanx, do
Well,
we?
actually, we were having a discussion about it earlier. What pants are you wearing tonight? I don't know.
I've forgotten my
girdly things.
Thank God for that.
No, because I'm going to go and buy some just in case I feel the impulse to flash again. So I better have some on.
Wear something nice.
Exactly, that's what I keep
At least
telling
you
her.
look sexy. You just look vile.
Oh, it's good to be back.
OK, today is the start of PMS Awareness Week, which is all about making others aware of some of the stresses and strains that we ladies feel at our particular time of the month. So, do you think others are aware when you're suffering from PMS? Surely not, Carol.
I've got it permanently. No, I haven't, actually. And, you know, the thing is with PMT is, to me, I know when it's going to happen, and I know when I've got it, but it doesn't make the slightest bit of difference. you know, normally if you can self-diagnose something, you can do something about it, and you can change the way you behave. Exactly. But with this, you can't. And I was looking back over some text messages. I was deleting some text messages, and I went through my and I found this text. I thought, God, when did I send that? And it was like, oh, I'm having a grumpy day. I hate this, I hate that. So-and-so said this, so-and-so did that. And it went on for about 4 whole messages, and it was really ranting. And
But that is normally what you are like, though, isn't it, really?
No, I'm not. Normally, I am quite jolly. I am. But, you know, this text message was like, felt like it was from somebody else. And I thought, who sent me that? I thought, no, I sent it. And it wasn't until, like, the next day, you know, when it all becomes completely obvious, when you just think, oh, how unreasonable. But, you know, I just think it doesn't make any difference whether you know or not. You can write it on a calendar. It won't change your behaviour. And it won't change anyone else's towards you.
At least you're quite regular, though, aren't you? At least you know when yours is coming.
Believe it or not.
I am not, as I get slightly older. Oh, God, I'm going red. And so I never know. So I never know. I'm having a flush, a senior moment. I never know when mine's going to come. So obviously Tim does think that, like you, that I have permanent you know, menstrual syndrome. But there was a couple of weeks ago, I was getting ready to go to a friend's baby shower, and I was murderous. I mean, it was like, do you want a cup of tea? Shut. What? Like that. And nothing would go on right, and I was like fat, and none of my clothes would fit, and it was just a horrible day. And then Louis, again, age 7. Could see that I was like this, and he's a real little wind-up merchant. And he came up and went, Mummy, and I said, yes. He said, you know the Bride of Frankenstein? And I said, yes. He said, she'd like her head back.
Little comedian.
Got him, punch him. One day you will learn, Sonny.
That's the wrong thing to say to someone who might be in that condition. It's just
You know, I think it's weird
terrible.
is that it always takes you by surprise. I mean, you'd think girls of a certain age, like ourselves, would be used to, you know, all the patterns that go with it. But I'm like you in that I will find myself being incredibly irritable or whatever it is one day, and I can't figure it out why, and then the next day you go, oh, that's what it was. But it takes me by surprise every month.
Well, it doesn't with me. I always know, right, I've got PMT. And so I will tell everyone, you know, you need to stay away from me because I will kill. And I'll say to all of them, and it's just everything. It's the slightest thing where you snap or, you know, I get really teary. No one understands me in this house. I do everything.
You know,
I think men
And
use it
all
as
the
an
men in my
excuse
house
as well,
go,
though. Men do that thing. If you just have a bad mood because they're being a complete knob, they go, oh, time of the month. Don't they? Well, it's not.
Jake does that.
Yeah,
Every time I
whenever.
tell Jake off, he goes, have you got PMT? And I say constantly when you're around me, Jake.
I know when I'm bad, because I'm irritable to my loved ones. They get it in the neck first and foremost. But